Hi, Lisa Wilson, Human Resources Cultural Consultant and Leadership Vision Coach. I've been talking about goals this month and I've already touched on making sure that your goals match the vision for your life or the vision for your business, as well as your values, and taking a good review and seeing what's happening with those goals. This September is a really good time to do that. Look at some things that maybe you have to push off, some things that maybe you're going to do sooner, and some things that you can just celebrate because you've already achieved them. So today I want to talk about making sure that those goals match who you are. And the reason I say this is sometimes we think we're going to, I'll use lose weight because it's one that it's a bit cliche, but we'll use losing weight. And if you think you're going to lose weight by suddenly loving going to the gym, if that's not your thing, that's not your thing. So you're not going to just suddenly think, oh, I'm going to love this, when if you already don't enjoy going to the gym. So maybe find a different way. Maybe you like cooking. So find some foods that, start learning about how to cook in a different way that works for your body. Or do some other form of exercise that you're going to enjoy. So rock climbing, or there's so many suggestions, maybe just going for a walk in nature, things like that. So really make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that it's matching who you are as a person. And I'll give you the example for myself. I love working out. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love mountain biking. I love kayaking. I used to do things like P90X and CrossFit. And then I had a surgery and I'd had half my thyroid removed. And there's still a little scar there, but I had half my thyroid removed, and I can't explain to you why, but I lost a whole pile of energy. The best description I've had so far is that my adrenals burn out really quickly. So I tried to go back to being that person, and I tried to go back to exercising in that more extreme way. And then realized that my body just won't do it anymore. My adrenals burn out. I end up 3 days on the couch if I try and do a CrossFit class, or if I try and do P90X, or anything that's too much for me. And so I had to accept that that was the new me. And I've gone to how I figured it out is I've changed my diet to make sure that I'm eating healthier. And I've also, instead of trying to do, an hour to an hour and a half of really intense exercise, I do 10 minutes of something lighter. So yoga or Pilates, or recently I've put weights back in. So just 10 minutes of weights, not intense. I'm doing 10 pounds, not like 20 and 30 like I used to. And that's okay. It now matches what my body can handle. We all have different personalities, and our personalities will tell us whether we're going to want to do things in a certain way or not. And so just know who you are and know what's going to work for you. If you think that you created this new goal for your business, that you're suddenly going to be incredibly organized and you're going to, be the person who dots every I and crosses every T, maybe that's not for you, but your business does need that. So maybe you just bring someone in to help you with that. Because all of a sudden thinking that you're going to be the person who can deal with those details all the time isn't going to work for you. You can do it for a period of time, but thinking that that's going to be your role all the time is just going to exhaust you if that's not your personality. And then the vice versa is true. If you think you're the person who's going to suddenly just start getting things done quickly and not researching the way you love to, that's probably not going to work either. So again, maybe bring someone in who can help you with that and push you forward a little bit. You don't have to reach the goal by asking yourself to be something that you're not. There are other ways to get there. And as a second message today, get some help. There are people out there willing to help you. If you're the unorganized person, there are some wonderful virtual assistants who will highly help you organize. You can bring someone into the business if you're a leader and you have someone on your team that's really organized, let them be that organization. I always had an assistant working with me when I was in HR, and they used to keep the spreadsheets for me because they were better at it. And they didn't mind doing it, but it wasn't a thing that I loved to do. So ask them to. They'll enjoy it. And they're better at it than you are. So let them do it. And the same with any goal, any personal goal, get some help. Ask someone who knows more about that specific thing than you do. Leading with Ease starts in a couple of weeks. So you still have about a week to sign up. I run it Wednesdays at noon Eastern and Thursdays at 2 p.m. It runs 8 weeks. We meet 1 hour a week, and you are welcome to join us. If you've been listening to these videos and think it's something maybe for you, but you're not quite sure, please feel free to set up a 20-minute call with me. The world is a bit crazy right now, so I'm happy to discuss anything during those 20-minute calls, but certainly happy to share a little bit more about the course as well. It is my signature program. It runs 3 times a year, and it's called Leading with Ease. And you can get to it in any of my bios. We'll take you there, or just visit my website under Signature Program. Have a wonderful weekend. We finally have some nice sunny weather. It's been raining here for about 3 weeks, and it was time for this sun to come back out. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.